and welcome to Soulfully Guided. I'm your host, Carmel-Anne, and that's our producer, Dave, always putting a smile on us host face while we enter into our show. So thank you to Dave and to Constance and everyone at A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. So if anyone's tuning in live and can actually see me and not listening to the replay or the pod, you know what I'm talking about, but you'll see that today I'm having a bad hair day and a bad eyebrow day. So please excuse me to any makeup artists and beauticians or, you know, eyebrow specialist. Excuse the day I'm having. I'm feeling pretty blah, but inspired, if that's a thing. So, you know, those days that nothing turns out, but surprisingly, I've added a bit of a twist to it. So I'm feeling blah, nothing's working out, but I'm really inspired, like to try new colors on my makeup, which I never use, which are quite bright. So world problems here, but so it's been a creatively destructive day, if that's such a thing. So nothing's working. I'm embracing that. And I'm still feeling inspired. So please do come to our Facebook page or groups, and especially in A1R Psychic Radio, Moonstruck TV, or my personal group, Soulfully Guided, and let us know how you're doing today. That's a big interest of ours, and you know we're here for you, as well as to present our show. So you're the best part of our show, really. So yeah, let us know how you're doing. So. Now, I wanted to say I am going in for a caller today, and I hope, because my mind is so jumbled, that my messages aren't jumbled, and neither is my show. So you can have a laugh at me. We can laugh together. And we've got a caller in. So I couldn't see the writing. Could you please tell me your name?
Terry.
Terry?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Terry. So thank you for tuning in. As I was saying, I'm having a blah day. Not every day is a wild day for us psychics or, you know, intuitive readers, but we're going to give you the best. We're going to respect you coming onto the show and try and give you the best advice and guidance we can.
Well, thank you. How are you tonight?
Do you have a Sorry?
Yes.
Excellent. Sorry about that. Do you have a particular question you'd like to ask today, Terry?
Yeah, I'd like to know how my sister and my dad are doing on the other side.
Okay. Do you want to speak a little bit louder?
Sure.
I'm having trouble.
I'd like to know how my sister... Pardon me? I'd like to know how my sister and my dad... What the?
I don't know if I've got playback or what's going on, so let me know your question.
Yes, I'd like to know how my sister and my dad are doing on the other side.
Your sister and your dad. Okay, so now, are they, can I ask you if they're living or past?
Well, if they're on the other side, they'd be past.
Okay, so with all due respect, I'm not a medium, but I do know the cards. So what I will do is, please don't be disheartened if I can't connect. That's me and how I'm using the cards. So I am not a medium, but I would love to. So what I'm going to do is I will try by pulling some cards for your sister and then pulling some separate cards for your father. Are you okay with that? You okay with that, Terry?
Yes, that's good, yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. So connecting. Oh, okay. So connecting with Terry's. Terry. Can I please have some cards about Terry's sister? How is Terry's sister doing? I would clarify that, please. That's for Terry's sister. Okay. And
I'm sorry, what is your name?
my name's Carmel-Anne, but you can call me Carmel. So I'm just pulling some cards for you while I'm connecting. Sorry for the silence.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, look, they are both doing well. With your sister, pardon?
What about my sister?
What was that? Yeah, so with your sister, was there some worry in her life? Like anxiety, sleepless nights, and worry for her?
Yes.
Yep, so I felt she had, looking at her, she had so much life, so much beauty, a really beautiful person. I don't know if she saw herself as wonderfully as she actually was and as others saw her. I feel her true self, she sort of was out of like her comfort zone. There was an element of needing some boundaries and feeling a little bit out of her comfort zone when it came to feelings and the way she felt about herself, despite being an incredible person. Looking at her now. Yeah, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at her now, she is an incredible space. I think her family is with her. And if you do, if you feel comfortable, whether you speak to her in your mind or with your heart, and I think she's never far away. And what has helped her transition is her family, being able to see things from a different perspective in passing over and just how beautiful her life was. And she's passed over beautifully. She's in a very special space, very different to what life was like. She's in a beautiful, emotional and loving space. And I think she's doing great. Like if you can't see this card, please do look up the 10 of Cups, and that is the beautiful space your sister is in. When we get to your, yeah, I'm glad that could help as well. So thank you. We'll look at your father as well. And I wonder, was your father's passing quite slow?
Well, I don't know. He had a malady of different things going on, but when he passed, it wasn't real slow. I mean, it was a brain bleed. So.
Yeah, because I'm getting the idea of, look, I feel there was a struggle, and based on what you've just said as well, let's not, dismiss what you've said and take that into consideration. So I feel there was a struggle. There was hope that he would get better, but I think there was a heavy burden on him. It was like so close, but yet so far. And this took the spark out of him in time and slowly. I'm not sure about the build up of what was going on, but it was like things were just happening, and it was a build up. And I feel that, yeah, look, I get there was struggle for your father physically before his passing, and I feel that he wanted to stay. I now feel he is grounded, he is balanced, and he's in a, if we would look at the other side, I'm not a medium, but I look at the strength about him and being in a place where he is welcome to get what he deserves and the justice. He's always needed I feel that he's been able to face his death and be in a different mindset to the wanting to live, even though being physically drained and that spark taken out of him. So I think they're really both in good places. And I think your dad's achieved a lot. We get the Justice card, which is a major card. It's a big life, a big player in the tarot. And I look at this, and your father's come a really long way, and he's at peace with his life and what has happened to him and passing over.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Good. Any messages from either one of them?
I don't get messages like a medium would, and sorry about that. What I'm going to do is try and see if there's any messages through the cards, the way I connect. It's something I want to look at in the future, but it's not a skill I've developed as yet. Sorry, Terry. So are there any messages from Terry's sister? I will try though.
Okay.
Any messages from Terry's father? Okay. Now, we get a very liberating message from your sister to seize the moment, live your life, enjoy new adventures, and be so proud of yourself and everything that you have achieved, no matter how little or how big. You should be very proud of yourself. With your father, I feel he wants you to be mentally strong and not live in the dark, in a dark space or a negative or challenging space. He wants you to confront whatever comes your way that is mentally draining or challenging, and then move forward. So don't get stuck, move forward, and new experiences from your sister. How's that, Terry?
Great. That's wonderful. Sounds pretty spot on for cards.
Well, thank you. That's been a huge experience for me, as I'm not a medium. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. Keep striving, keep living, keep enjoying life, and know that your father and your sister are close by.
Blessed be.
Thank you very much, Terry. And to everyone else, that's our show for the week. We'll see you the same time, same place next week on a not so blah day, I hope. Thank you.